Specifically mentioned Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, in court docs. It reads in part, quote, Mr. Combs was known for throwing the best parties. Affiliation with and/or sponsorship of Mr. Combs' sex trafficking parties garner legitimacy and access to celebrities, such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries like British royal Prince Harry.
So apparently, Prince Harry's name just got caught up in the middle of the Diddy investigation, and the internet is spiraling. The rumors are getting wild. Whispers of secret parties, high-profile connections, and royal appearances at events that are now being looked at a whole lot differently.
Prince Harry's name has been mentioned in court documents related to allegations Sean Diddy Combs sexually abused multiple people. A $30 million lawsuit brought by record producer Rodney Jones claims Diddy's affiliation with high-profile people such as Prince Harry gave his actions legitimacy.
People are piecing things together, and it's giving scandal with a side of shock. There's even talk that Harry might have been on a guest list tied to one of Diddy's now scrutinized gatherings. Just a coincidence? Or is there something deeper going on here? And if so, what does it mean for the royals? Before we dive in and unpack all the receipts, make sure you hit that subscribe. When you hear Prince Harry and Diddy in the same sentence, your brain might short circuit, but over the years, their worlds have quietly brushed against each other more than once. It's not as random as it sounds. Both have moved through elite celebrity spaces where privacy is everything and exclusivity is the norm. And when it comes to high-profile parties and behind-the-scenes connections, it seems like Harry may have been closer to the scene than we all realized. Let's rewind. Back in the mid-2000s, Prince Harry, then still a senior royal, was no stranger to the party circuit. In fact, his wild years were infamous. He was frequently seen at nightclubs, private celebrity events, and charity galas that doubled as A-list hangouts.
You want to get Prince William and Prince Harry to a Diddy party?
I don't think, not anymore. I mean, before, you know.
Yeah, don't ruin our royal wedding for us.
Trust me, they're off the list. As of now, they're off the list. But, you know, before, when they were young bucks growing up, and they were getting in a lot of trouble themselves, so, hey, I was like, why don't you come hang out with me?
At the same time, Diddy was dominating the hip-hop world and hosting some of the most extravagant parties known to Hollywood. And while it wasn't always in public view, the guest lists often overlapped. One notable connection happened in 2007 when Diddy threw a massive charity party in London in honor of Princess Diana. The Prince's Trust event reportedly brought together the who's who of celebrity royalty and actual royalty. And yes, Prince Harry was allegedly in attendance. Diddy even made a statement about being honored to support the cause. It's one of the few times their names were publicly linked, but it wouldn't be the last.
Harry and William are not believed to have ever taken Diddy up on the offer. They did meet and pose for photos with the rapper at a 2007 star-studded concert event for their late mother, Princess Diana.
Beyond charity events, multiple sources over the years have claimed that Harry was invited to or associated with various high-profile celebrity parties that Diddy either hosted or attended. These weren't your average cocktail hours. These were hyper-exclusive, invite-only gatherings where phones were checked at the door, NDAs were expected, and what happened inside almost never made it out. Think yachts, villas, and luxury penthouses in places like Ibiza, LA, and London. Prince Harry, known at the time for partying hard with friends like Guy Pelly and even attending Vegas blowouts, had plenty of overlap with that kind of scene.
Now, pictures of a familiar-looking man caught naked in his Las Vegas hotel room with a woman in a similar state of undress are of Prince Harry, St James's Palace has confirmed. The pictures, believed to have been taken last Friday, were published on an American website. But although they're plastered all over the internet and across the world, broadcasters and newspapers here can't make a splash with them, as Kieran Jenkins reports.
What happens in Vegas, they say, stays in Vegas. But not if you're Prince Harry, filmed on holiday at an exclusive pool party, hanging out in his swimwear. And then pictured in a hotel suite, still partying, only this time wearing nothing at all.
And now, with Diddy facing increasing scrutiny, names from the past are being dragged back into the spotlight. And Harry's? Well, it's starting to show up in the margins of those conversations. Whether it's guilt by association or just another case of wrong place, wrong time, one thing is clear. Prince Harry's past party life isn't staying buried.
Harry has been known to not really conform to the likings of true royalty, wanting to leave. He was in a lot of trouble during the time that he knew P. Diddy. During the benefit gala, he had spent some time in LA. He had gotten himself in some trouble in Las Vegas, and he wanted to party. And so did Diddy. And so naturally, the relationship between Diddy and Harry makes a lot of sense because they have things in common. They share like-minded purposes and objectives in life. And I can see Harry partying further with Diddy after the introduction of this gala benefit on behalf of Princess Diana at the time. So it makes sense.
But it's not just Harry. Meghan Markle, too, has had her fair share of proximity to the same high-powered entertainment networks, including names now tied to Diddy. Before she was the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan was deep in Hollywood's inner circles. She worked on Suits, attended elite industry parties, and built connections with music moguls, fashion insiders, and power players, the very types of people now under fire. There were whispers early in their relationship that Meghan had moved quickly and strategically through certain social tiers, building bonds with people who could elevate her status. Some of those connectors also happened to be linked to Diddy's circle, from celebrity stylists to publicists and entertainment attorneys. Even a few of the red carpet charity galas she attended were backed by donors and execs now being quietly investigated. Now here's where things go from messy to explosive. Rumors are swirling that a tape exists, one allegedly recorded during one of Diddy's infamous private parties. And guess who people claim is in it? Prince Harry. That's right. Multiple online reports are hinting that a video may show the royal in attendance, possibly engaging in something the palace definitely wouldn't want public. We're not talking about some grainy club footage. Word is, this tape was recorded during one of those ultra-exclusive, phone-free gatherings where celebs, billionaires, and moguls were promised complete privacy. And yet, somehow, someone hit record.
So he was able to legitimize some of the activities he was doing by having these lavish parties, bringing all these A-list celebrities, but somewhere in a back room or somewhere in another wing, horrible things were happening.
Now, this wouldn't be the first time the palace has gone full cleanup mode for Prince Harry. Back when he was still living under royal protection, there were countless incidents, controversial photos, party footage, and headlines that almost dropped, only to be swiftly buried, redacted, or rewritten. From Vegas scandals to costume disasters, every time the heat rose, the palace's PR machine stepped in, scrubbing the mess before it could reach front pages. But this time, this tape, if it exists, might be different, because now Harry's outside the system. He's not a working royal anymore. And the palace? They're not exactly rushing to protect him like before. In fact, insiders say there's serious tension between Prince Harry and Prince William behind the scenes, like Royal Rift 2.0 levels. And every time we see a headline about the brothers reconciling, it almost feels suspiciously timed. Like a distraction. A fluffy, they're talking again story that suddenly appears, just as whispers about this alleged footage resurface. It's starting to feel like a media chess game, with public reconciliation stories being pushed forward to bury the deeper drama. And in that kind of environment, those tapes don't stand a chance of staying hidden forever. Because once something like this enters the legal system, especially tied to a major investigation like Diddy's, no amount of royal spin can guarantee silence. And if that tape sees the light of day, it won't just embarrass the monarchy. It could expose a side of Harry the palace never wanted anyone to see. So now, all eyes are on what happens next. Will the rumors fade like the palace hopes? Or is the truth just one leak away from blowing up everything? Let us know your thoughts below. Do you think the palace can really keep this under wraps forever? Make sure you're subscribed because trust us, this story is far from over.